Hey, everybody. For science today, we are still going to be talking about animal adaptations, and our focus for today is going to be able to identify two types of structural adaptations in animals by reading, watching videos, and completing a Google Doc. Or for our class, we're just going to be using the comments since that's what works best for us. Um, Yesterday, we learned on Monday that animals adapt by a lot of things in a lot of different ways. They have what's called structural adaptations, which we're going to talk more in depth about today, which is like physical features, like what you can see on the animal's body. And then they have behavioral adaptations, which is like the behavior they do. So there's four main types of structural adaptations in animals. The first one we have are its eyes, of course. That's like one of the main ones. Like as soon as you look at someone or as soon as you look at an animal, you see their eyes. Okay. Um, the second one is called camouflage, and I talked a little bit about that yesterday. Camouflage is when um, like the color of someone's skin or like the structure of it hides or gives them like a disguise. So an example of camouflage would be like a frog in a rainforest, like I said yesterday. Um, Frogs are usually green and then they go and hide in like a field of leaves. No one's going to be able to see that frog because it's green and it's camouflaged in the leaves. Same thing with this little guy. Okay, you can't really see him because he's camouflaged in with the tree or the ground that he's in. His skin color and his body looks just like this piece of land here. So he's camouflaged there to disguise or hide himself from predators. So they use camouflage for protection. Claws is oh wait, no, third, sorry. Fur is another part of structural adaptations that animals can have. Fur is like a coat, the short, fine, soft hair of certain animals. So, like this bunny rabbit, soft fur. Cats can have soft fur. This tiger has fur. Um, all kinds of furry animals out there. And fur is a type of adaptation an animal can have. It keeps them warm, um, things like that. And the last one we have here is called claws. And claws are these sharp, pointy, curved nails on each digit of the foot in birds, lizards, and some mammals. So claws are really sharp. Um, you can probably imagine what types of things animals can do with claws. They can scratch people. It looks like the claws can hang on to this wood. They can hang on to it with their claws because it's so sharp. So claws are really important type of structural adaptation. So, the importance of eyes in animals. So, we know how important eyes are, right? We use eyes to see. Um, we gain all kinds of information from looking, and we gain a lot of memory from seeing in our eyes through our eyes. Um, Animals might have more amazing eyes than ours, if you can believe it. Frogs actually have 3 eyelids, okay? We only have, like, 1 eyelid, but frogs actually have 3, okay? One of them can close completely so that frogs can protect their eyes from underwater. So that's pretty cool. That's interesting. Goats, they have rectangular shaped pupils that provide detailed vision and effective rotation that helps them detect danger. So our eyes are more circle on the inside, but the goats, they actually have a rectangle shaped pupil. Our pupils are like circles. Their pupils are like squares. And it helps them see, like, on each side, gives them more of a better vision on each side to protect themselves from danger. And take a look at this dragonfly. Ooh, kinda weird, huh? Um, The dragonfly's eye is made of 30,000 facets placed in different directions. The result is an incredible 360-degree vision. It allows them to detect even the slightest movement of their surroundings. So they can see above them, below them, from side to side. They can see the whole 360 degrees. That's way more than humans can ever see. So think about that next time you may see a dragonfly. Dragonflies like fly all over the place, right? Maybe it's because they can see everywhere. So they're always aware of their surroundings. I wish we had that. This is a video I'm going to post for you guys to watch in Google Classroom. So make sure you watch that. It's pretty awesome. Camouflage. Let's talk about camouflage. Camouflage is the use of any combination of materials, color, or illumination for concealment, either by making animals or objects hard to see, disguising, right? Um, Concealing coloration, just like look at this owl in the snow, okay? Um, it allows an animal to blend in, okay, by having the same color like owls and polar bears in the wintertime, they blend into the snow because a lot of owls and polar bears are white in the Arctic. Disruptive coloration includes spots, stripes, and other patterns that break up the outline of an animal's shape and sometimes conceal parts of the body, like zebra and leopards. So that's that. Disguise is a type of camouflage where an animal takes on the appearance of something else, like insects or a leaf insect. So sometimes the animal can go into complete disguise. This, an animal's actually on here, but you can't tell because it looks like it's part of the leaf. Okay, so sometimes they go into disguise and act like plants. Mimicry is a way for animals to make themselves look like related animals that are dangerous or otherwise less appealing to predators like butterflies. This is a video about camouflage. I'll also post this in Google Classroom for you guys to look at. So, those are the two types of structural adaptations. So, when you're finished listening to this, when you're finished watching this video, and when you're finished watching this video, you're going to talk about two things you learned today about the two types of structural adaptations. You can talk about eyes, you can talk about fur, you can talk about camouflage, you can talk about claws, anything you learned by listening to me, anything you learned by listening to the videos.